Assalamualaikum and good morning to everyone. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Rashdan and I am the HR manager for this company. I will be leading this discussion, and before we begin, I would like to each members introduce themselves before we start. So we may start with Nurul Zulaika.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Nurul Zulaika binti Mak Fauzi. I hold the position of Employee Relations Officer in the HR department.
Hi everyone, I'm Amma and I'm the recruitment specialist.
Hello everyone, my name is Nohazira and I am in charge in training and development.
Hello everyone, my name is Nurul Rikya and I hold the position of HR executive.
I'm Nurin Shazwina, representing the compensation and benefits role from the HR department.
Okay, thank you everyone for your introduction. So the main issue we are facing is the misuse of company devices during working hours. Some employees are using their devices for non-related activities, for non-work-related activities. I would like to hear your opinions on this matter. Do you agree that with this serious issue? And what do you think the main factor for this issue? So we may start with Nurul Zulaika.
Thank you for bringing this issue, Mr. Rashdan. I would like to clarify the fact of misuse the company electronic device among the staff. So the main point is company doesn't have a clear guidelines and policy, and it makes the staff. This is because the company does not put guidelines on the use of the company device in the employee handbook. Employees assume when they use a company device is acceptable and it's them to play games. Sometimes they use the device for watching some movie. They are not afraid to misuse the company device because the company doesn't have rules and policy. The company also did not explain the device used only for work, so they make it like their own device. That's all from me.
Okay Zulaika, so actually I partially disagree. Not all device usage is misuse. Some employees use their device for work-related communication, especially for quick response. But we cannot just ignore this issue because sometimes they doesn't think about the consequence, because the company may take any action for this issue, like the employee maybe will get the termination or a notice that may cause they will lose their job and their income. So Nazira, what is your opinion from my point just now?
Thank you, Mr. Amma. I agree with your opinion, and I also think another reason for termination of employees is because when they misuse the company electronic devices, especially if the behavior continues despite warnings, employer may decide to end the employee's job because their actions may affect the productivity of the companies towards their discipline and the operation. For example, when the employee always use the company's devices for social media or gaming, this will lead to misconduct. And when they are misconduct, they will violate the company's policy and there are strict rules about how their devices should be used. Does anyone agree with my opinion?
Okay, I agree with you, but I have something to add because other than the point that you said, actually they may disclose about the data breach. They may cause our personal information will be yeah will be disclosed to any other parties out there. Does anyone agree with me?
Sorry, Ama, can you simplify your point?
Okay, actually, my main point is about the data breach. What can I say is it may be have a third party will use our data for some bad reason, like a scammer or a hacker that will interrupt our internal data about our client, about our sales or anything.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else got anything to say?
I'm sorry to oppose Mr. Ama, but I think the main concern for our company right now is the productivity of the employees. Because I think the most important consequences is the reduce of productivity towards our employer. When employees spend too much time on non-work activities like social media and everything, they are not focusing on their tasks, which can lead to distractions. And when they are distracted, they will not done their work within the time given. So this will cause time wastage. And other than that, I think it will reduce the employees' work quality because they will rush to complete the task after being distracted. And they can also overlook the details and can lead to many errors which can be very concerning for the company's performance. That's all from me.
Okay, I agree with you, Nur Hazira, because we cannot make this behavior as a normal behavior for our staff. Okay, because the consequences will affect to our company. Okay, so right now, does anyone have any ideas for this? Like the solution or the another consequences?
If I may, Mr. Rashid, as the HR executive, after hearing the problem that our company facing and the consequences that we are facing because of the problem, I want to propose a solution that may resolve the problem. The first one is to create a device to usage policy. For example, create a clear rule for the employee, telling them telling them a specific time when they can only use their devices. Because if they're, as you know, if the staff using their device during their work time, the work that they are being tasked will not be done on time. Does anybody
I agree with the solution given by Ms. Fikriya, but from compensation and benefits perspective, I suggest implementing reward system and performance-based incentive. So the employees who maintain group productivity, the company should give some rewards such as performance, bonus or recognition. So the employee who knows their performance can affect their rewards, so they can be more responsible during working hours. So I think the company should not only focus on rules but also provide rewards and incentive to encourage the employees to be more better behavior.
Thank you everyone for your valuable discussion. Based on our discussion, we can conclude that the main factor contributing to this issue is the lack of proper guideline and regulation regarding device usage in the company. As a result, this issue has affected employee productivity and also weak and effectiveness of company policies. In terms of solution, we suggest providing bonuses to improve employees to follow the rules. At the same time, strict actions such as termination should be enforced for those who repeatedly break the rules. For our next action, I suggest the company should establish clear policies, strengthen enforcement, and ensure all employees are aware of the rule. That's all for today. Thank you once again for your participation, guys, and see you again.